Our lead character Rengo at the beginning of the film has been shown. Colors near a princess, one arm was broken, one fish and one it was guitar. They were all toys, but that was it. Our world of colors, which is a glass box, I was closed. The ghost of becoming a hero on the head of colors, there was a rider. All day long, they were their heroes' shows. Rengo was very happy in his life, but he was happy not for long Tiki because of the car accident. Because the world of colors fell to pieces. The colors in his world were so cool that there was no news from the outside world. Quite because of the heat, the fish lay down water, dries quickly and die together. It also starts to dry. Color water to drink, a glass in which there is only one drop. Water is saved to quench his thirst. It was only a short distance away from him. A voice is heard, follow that voice. He goes there while doing him. The old mouse appears above which the carriage, the tire passes. Actually this is the car. There was a tire in which Rengo was riding in this mouse. From being accidental to paint your home, now he was homeless. The rat asks him for help. Then he took her to the other side of the road, where he would meet the gods of the west. Rengo asks him about water because his skin was drying out. The rat on Jess says, help me get up first. Do then I'll tell you about water, I'll tell you. Hearing this, color to pick him up. He goes, but because he is very heavy you can't pick up a mouse. Only then paint a car, it blows into the air from there. Rengo beach road, I rolled from one car to another. It falls in the middle of the desert. Only then there also comes the old mouse who tells the colors that you have a very good fortune because there is a village nearby whose people the day will be praying for water of people. As soon as he hears the name, the color rises quickly and there. Jess asks the rat on him the way to go. He says, follow your shadow. You will reach the village soon. Hearing so much village in the scorching sun in Rengo desert, he goes out to search. The colors are there. Desolate farmer saw dry trees in desert. The ones who sit near a frog, colors asks to change the color. First the colors. It sounds funny, but when he's an eagle, looking for a place to hide, seems and sits near the frog, his color. He seems to change, but the eagle sees him and he seems to be following him. Running colors. Hiding in a bottle and teasing the eagle. It seems that makes the eagle angry. He takes her up in the air with him and down throws. Glass bottle coming straight, frog falls over, due to which the hidden frog falls. The eagle appears and takes him with him. He picks up Rengoic pipeline at night. All the trees in the desert fall asleep. It starts to change its color. The colors show your fish there which ask him about his friends. So there comes a big tsunami there. The colors flow with you of water, throw colors out of a big wave. Pipeline gives. Colors start drinking water quickly, but suddenly the water turns into mud. Only then there is the entry of a female lizard. Its name is Beans. She colors Tango on gun. He stands up and tells us that there is no water to drink in the village and you are bathing in the water here. Rengo's actions, seeing Beans knows he's here. He is not a resident. Beans talking. Suddenly Rengo stops talking to him. He tried but can't. He puts his hand on his shoulder. Beans again. He starts talking and walks with her to the village. Says, for I see the colors when I reach the village, that the people their village due to lack of water, they are leaving Beans to the colors there. She looks at him, but she looks at him. No, the colors are like them. It seems to walk. As he walked, he saw a house. Gives it's dangerous to go inside the house. People are visible. One of them is afraid of color. Elaz asks for water which he sits there listening. People start laughing and he's famous. Their drinks are very dangerous. Again, color the people sitting there of your bravery. How do you tell stories? He took a bullet. 7 people were rescued. On the other side, the bank goes to the manager to take a loan because he has to save his land. Bank. The manager shows him the water tanker. There is only 6 days of water left inside. Beans tells the bank manager that if he did not find water for his land, you will have to sell all your land in that bank. He tells the manager that someone is in the desert. Wrong use of water. Bank on G's. The manager doesn't believe him. Second, on the side of the colors of the villagers of their bravery, stories are being heard. Then there's the village. The gangster people who come about colors ask colors to the village gangster. They tell stories of bravery. Colors, I'm not afraid of that at all. He's a gangster. Swallow cigarettes and drink dangerous drinks. Then he poured fire on his face. The gangster gets angry. On this both there is a competition between. Only then in the village, a large shadow appears which the villagers see. They seem to hide. That shadow is that of an eagle and the gangsters also run away. Colors, I think the gangster ran away from him. But as soon as he looks back, he stops talking and he starts running away too. But the eagle caught him. Color yourself. Shoots to save him, but the bullet cuts through the Russia there with which a pot was hanging. Rassia broken on pot falls directly on top of the eagle and the eagle dies. There goes. The villagers were very happy to see this. In Rengo, he believes in his hero. Then the villagers present to the mayor. The mayor there is a turtle that colors the villagers. Faith rewards winning and says never break the trust of the villagers. As soon as you hear this, the colors go away from there. On the other hand, Beans was telling the bank manager, everyone in the village is desperate for water. But the mayor doesn't care. It's not bank manager Beans on this assures him to be questioned and I want to talk to the colors. Coloring Beans tries to talk to but color. They do not look at him and his people. It seems to be autographing. On the Beans colors on it he suddenly stops speaking and speaks. It goes away and then it gets better after a while and it goes from there. Then the villagers it's time to pray. All villages people pick up their empty pots. Working people also left their jobs and gathered outside. Scene color them dancing dangerously as watching. In fact the people of the village have water pray in the same way to ask. Then they line up created from there. Colors are also included in their line. People standing in line tell the colors that very soon after the eagle dies, a large village snake will come because earlier snake was afraid of eagle, and the village didn't come. They walk one by one approaching a large canal. Over there the mayor of the village also comes, who leads the people to the drain orders to open. Mayor village hero calls the colors forward. People open the drain, but mud falls from the drain instead of water, so that the colors of the village are blamed. But the mayor calms everyone down and says that's from the village to get water one has to be sacrificed. Hearing so much Beans flares up on Mir, due to which she mistakenly tells people that in the bank the water will run out. All the people in the bank deposit out and to the bank manager they start killing. The hero of the village is there. Colors come to confuse people with things drinking water from the bank. The water comes on 6 to 5 days and colors take responsibility for the security of the bank itself takes. There are 2 bank robbers. The robbers come but the colors catch them and gives them digging supplies and the bank it also shows the way. The village in the morning people know about the bank robbery. Goes and they all being deposited outside the bank scene. Color all of these with great cleverness and some people in the village. To catch thieves stealing water it comes out. After they have come a long way the wood starts burning and goes into the pipeline. To go in and chase them down the pipeline says 4. To follow the pipeline far enough away then they see a light there. When they came out, they lay dry in the desert. Trees are visible. Then one of the men the body of the bank manager was found there. Investigations they find out that the bank manager, he was killed by drowning. There are footprints that have big colors. It seems to look attentively. That bank manager instead of burying the body. For the birds leave and pray and get out of there go. Thieves who steal water from crows they know it and they know it. Get out of there to catch. Walk they get very dark. They are one stay at the place and eat dinner and everyone. To the other the useless tales of his bravery start listening. See them in color. It's dangerous to tell your story. It seems he would call her his brother in the relationship and also that he has his poison in breakfast. I drank tea instead. Then before they sleep, thank God for the West. Give them colors like heroes. As soon as the morning arises, they see a thief stealing water which carries their water. Color them tell me a plan. Everyone agrees with the plan. And soon take the thieves into your circle he calls and calls his family. Long Nose smiles at Jess and at the same moment his family starts tearing up the land and coming out. Then they colored and surrounded his team take it in but Rengo and his team, they would steal water from them. And when they see this, they see the bats. They attack the water the big can falls down, but the water in it not even a drop in the thieves. He brings them to the village with him. People of the village they are disappointed when they don't get water. Colors go straight to the mayor. In the mayor's shoes look at the same color, which he saw near the corpse of the bank manager. Then the mayor shows the colors a place where construction was going on. As soon as the colors go, mayor he orders the snake to be summoned to the village. In the evening the villagers gathered in front of the jail. Thieves who steal water, he could be hanged. Color them as silently as possible. It is being done then there was a huge snake comes. This is the snake that has its colors. My brother told me stories. To the snake the colors begin to tremble when you see them coming. The snake asks him to drink its poison and the villagers tell every lie of colors. He became a hero in the eyes of the villagers. He spoke for color your head with shame. It seems to go away because all of this something was true. Desperate Rengo rode to suicide, but he comes but no car hits him kills and he falls on the side of the road. A swarm of insects picks him up and carries him away from there. When he opens his eyes in the morning, in front of him stands the devdas of the West who tell him that the people of the village will tell you such a hero is needed. Your village must go back. Saying that God is there goes away from color sees him go and then there's the sound behind him. It hears it was the old man who it was at the beginning of the film. She gave him a takes you to a deserted place and tells that there used to be water here. Only then their trees move move in search of water. Colors and rats follow them. The colors, it looks like a city. See the colors of the city, I remember the mayor. Knowing the colors goes because he is the mayor of the village. They stole the water and built the city. Colors, he returns to the village and gives them his, the plan tells. On the other hand, mere Beans forced to give up land. Beans, when he refuses, the snake catches him. Only then outside the colors challenge the snake. Snake Beans to face the colors by handing it over to the mayor goes. It was 12 o'clock and the colors start moving towards the snake. As soon as the serpent comes over their net, the villagers open the tap. Larger than this the amount of water that comes out to the snake ere it jumps in. The villagers see the water. They start bathing in it. Kill the color snake, it seems. Then take Mayor Means to the room, says 4. Take his gun from Mayor Rengo, takes it and also water with Beans ties in the tanker. Colors have their own. There is a bullet hidden in his mouth. Tax starts hitting on water tankers. Beans pill that kisses her on the return of colors going into his mouth. Mere snake, this it seems to kill. Of businessmen people, I don't need you. Rengo and takes out the bullet from the mouth of Beans by applying it looks on the tank. This causes the tank to break and he takes everyone with him. Now the mayor must have come out of the water that the snake catch it and put it back in the water. Like this Rengo becomes a real hero in the eyes of villagers, and that was the color. Hero to hero, the whole story of solving the water problem. After the villagers happily live, their lives begin to pass.